Pause for a moment. Breathe in deeply. Now ask yourself why you're here. Was it simple curiosity? A gentle nudge from the universe? Or perhaps a force greater than you, pulling you toward something unseen yet deeply familiar? Whatever led you here, understand this, it was never by accident. If you bear the crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, your core frequency, the very essence of your being, is different. It shapes your reality, aligns you with higher energies, and whispers truths that not everyone is ready to hear. For thousands of years, ancient wisdom preserved in sacred papyrus has spoken of those marked by these symbols. They are not ordinary souls. They walk with purpose, guided by unseen forces, protected by the universe itself. These markings are more than just lines on your skin. They are a divine signature, a call to awaken, a path to enlightenment and transformation. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment to recognize you. Yes, you. No matter where you're reading this from, whether it's the peaceful hills of Canada, the lively streets of India, the heart of Africa, the USA, England, the Philippines, or anywhere else on this vast planet, you are seen, you are valued, you are part of something greater. You are not just one person in the crowd, you are a vital piece of a collective awakening, a movement of souls seeking truth, purpose, and deeper connection. You didn't arrive here by accident. You are meant to be here. If you feel this spark within you, drop 888 in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to connect with you personally. This isn't just a video, this is a gathering of those who are ready to step into their true power. And together we rise. Beneath the velvet sky, where stars whisper secrets to those who dare listen, there exists a unique vibration, a hum so subtle it dances on the edge of perception. For you, dear soul marked by the crescent moon and the letter M, this is no ordinary resonance. It is your spiritual signature, an echo of something far greater than yourself. The crescent moon symbolizes not just phases but potential, the promise of growth in darkness, the courage to shine when shadows loom large. Paired with the letter M, which vibrates like the first breath of creation itself, your essence carries within it the power to shape realities unseen. Your spiritual vibration is not static, it pulses, ebbs, and flows like the tides governed by that same crescent moon. It influences how you perceive the world, how others perceive you, and most importantly, how you interact with the unseen forces that weave through existence. This frequency is both a gift and a responsibility, for it shapes not only your personal reality but also ripples outward into the collective consciousness. To understand this vibration is to step closer to understanding your purpose, a calling that transcends time and space, beckoning you toward alignment with your highest self. Every atom in the universe vibrates at its own frequency, creating a symphony so vast that even the cosmos cannot contain its sound. Within this infinite orchestra, your spiritual vibration stands out as a melody uniquely yours, a composition written in the language of light and shadow. The crescent moon, ever-changing yet eternal, serves as a reminder that transformation is inherent in your nature. You are not bound by stagnation, instead, you are called to embrace change as a sacred rhythm. The letter M amplifies this truth, resonating deeply with the throat, the seat of expression and authenticity. These symbols carry immense power to connect you to the primal energies of creation. Your voice, whether literal or metaphorical, is a conduit for these vibrations, capable of manifesting dreams into form. Yet to wield such power requires awareness. Are you speaking from fear or love? From doubt or faith? Each word you utter sends ripples across the fabric of reality, shaping your experience moment by moment. To live under the influence of the crescent moon is to dance between shadows and light, embracing the duality that defines human existence. Darkness often gets a bad reputation, dismissed as something to be feared or avoided. But for you it holds profound wisdom. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, revealing different faces throughout its cycle, so too must you navigate the ebb and flow of your inner landscape. In the depths of shadow lies untapped potential, the raw material from which growth emerges. Your spiritual vibration thrives in this interplay, urging you to seek balance rather than perfection. Too much light blinds while too much darkness suffocates. Instead, find harmony by allowing each phase to teach you its lessons. During moments of illumination, celebrate clarity and insight. When darkness descends, trust that it brings rest and renewal. Like the crescent moon, you are never fully one or the other, you are always becoming. And in this becoming you uncover the mysteries of your soul. There's a reason why the letter M feels so significant to you. It acts as a magnet, drawing certain energies toward you while repelling others. Its shape mirrors the curves of mountains and valleys, symbolizing stability and movement simultaneously. On a deeper level, it represents mastery over the material plane, inviting you to ground your spiritual aspirations into tangible outcomes. This magnetic quality extends beyond physical objects. It influences relationships, opportunities, and even synchronicities. People may feel inexplicably drawn to you, sensing the depth of your presence without fully understanding why. Trust this pull. It's a reflection of your core vibration attracting what you need to fulfill your purpose. However, remember that magnets have two poles. While some connections will energize and uplift you, others may drain or challenge you. Discernment becomes key. Align yourself with energies that resonate with your highest good, and release those that do not. As someone guided by the crescent moon and the letter M, you possess an innate ability to transmute energy, to turn lead into gold, despair into hope, chaos into order. This alchemical process begins within, requiring you to confront and integrate all aspects of yourself. Denial serves no one, least of all you. Every emotion, every thought, every experience contributes to the richness of your being. Your spiritual vibration empowers you to see beyond surface appearances, recognizing the divine spark in everything. Even in moments of struggle, you can sense the underlying perfection, knowing that challenges are merely catalysts for evolution. By embracing your role as an alchemist, you transform not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. Your presence becomes a beacon, illuminating paths for others to follow. The spiritual realm is vast, intricate, and alive with energies that can either uplift or destabilize us. For those attuned to the crescent moon's rhythm and the vibrational resonance of M, your heightened sensitivity makes you particularly susceptible to shifts in energy, both positive and negative. Sudden emotional swings, persistent negative thoughts, and unexplained exhaustion are not merely random occurrences. They often serve as red flags signaling a potential spiritual attack. These signs may manifest subtly at first: a fleeting sense of dread upon waking, an inexplicable heaviness in your chest, or a cloud of doubt overshadowing your usual optimism. Left unchecked, these disruptions can escalate, distorting your perception of reality and sapping your vitality. The key lies in discernment. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine, or am I carrying someone else's burden? Am I truly tired, or is my energy being drained by unseen forces? Awareness is your first line of defense against such intrusions. By acknowledging these symptoms early, you reclaim your power and restore balance to your spiritual vibration. One of the most insidious tactics of a spiritual attack is its ability to hijack your emotions, plunging you into turmoil without warning. You might find yourself snapping at loved ones over trivial matters, overwhelmed by waves of sadness, or paralyzed by anxiety about things beyond your control. These sudden emotional shifts are more than mere mood swings. They are deliberate attempts to destabilize your inner equilibrium. For individuals marked by the crescent moon and the letter M, whose essence thrives on harmony and transformation, such attacks can feel especially jarring. Your natural inclination toward growth and authenticity becomes a target for lower frequencies seeking to disrupt your progress. To counteract this, ground yourself in practices that reinforce your connection to your higher self. Meditation, journaling, or simply spending time under the night sky can help you recalibrate. Remember, emotions are messengers, not masters. Listen to what they reveal, but do not let them dictate your actions. Few experiences are as exhausting as battling a relentless stream of negative thoughts. If you've ever felt trapped in a mental loop of self-doubt, criticism, or fear, you know how debilitating it can be. What many fail to recognize is that these intrusive patterns often stem from external influences attempting to undermine your spiritual foundation. As someone who embodies the transformative energy of the crescent moon, you are no stranger to introspection. However, when negativity takes root, it clouds your clarity and stifles your creative potential. Use your voice internally or aloud to affirm your truth. Speak words of empowerment, gratitude, and intention, disrupting the cycle of harmful thinking. Surround yourself with uplifting sounds, scents, and visuals that align with your highest vibration. By doing so, you create a protective barrier, shielding your mind from corrosive energies. Fatigue is a common symptom of modern life, but there's a difference between physical tiredness and spiritual exhaustion. When you wake up feeling drained despite adequate rest, or when simple tasks leave you utterly depleted, it's worth considering whether external forces are at play. Spiritual attacks often drain your energy reserves, leaving you vulnerable and disconnected from your source of strength. Your crescent moon nature equips you with resilience, yet even the strongest tides can recede under relentless pressure. Replenish your spirit by engaging in activities that nourish your soul. Spend time near water, meditate under moonlight, or practice breathwork to reconnect with your core frequency. Additionally, set boundaries with people or environments that deplete your energy. Protecting your vitality ensures that you remain aligned with your purpose, radiating light rather than dimming under the weight of unseen burdens. To navigate the complexities of spiritual warfare, you must become adept at safeguarding your sacred space. Visualization techniques, rituals, and energetic cleanses can fortify your aura, making it less permeable to negative influences. Grounding exercises are equally vital. Stand barefoot on earth, breathe deeply, and visualize roots extending from your feet into the soil, anchoring you firmly in the present moment. Carry crystals like black tourmaline or selenite, which resonate with protective and purifying energies. Above all, trust your intuition; it will guide you toward safety and away from harm. By cultivating awareness and implementing protective measures, you transform vulnerability into strength, ensuring that your spiritual vibration remains untarnished. Healing from a spiritual attack requires patience and compassion for yourself and others. It's easy to fall into guilt or shame, questioning why you allowed such an intrusion to occur. Yet, remember that vulnerability is not weakness, it is part of your humanity. As someone guided by the crescent moon, you understand that healing unfolds in cycles. Some days will feel lighter, while others may demand deeper introspection. Embrace each phase as an opportunity for growth. Seek support from trusted mentors, healers, or communities aligned with your values. Share your experiences openly, knowing that transparency fosters connection and collective healing. Through this process, you refine your ability to discern truth from illusion, strengthening your spiritual vibration and deepening your alignment with your divine purpose. Every challenge carries within it the seed of transformation. Spiritual attacks, though daunting, ultimately serve to sharpen your awareness and deepen your resilience. They remind you of your inherent power, the same power symbolized by the crescent moon's unwavering presence amidst shifting skies. With each trial overcome, you emerge stronger, wiser, and more attuned to your authentic self. Let the letter Gyemg be your mantra during these times: movement, mastery, manifestation. Move through obstacles with grace, master the lessons they offer, and manifest a reality rooted in love and light. By embracing this journey wholeheartedly, you embody the essence of the crescent moon, not just surviving but thriving, illuminating the path for others to follow. In a world teeming with interconnected energies, distinguishing between your emotions and those absorbed from others is not just a skill, it's an essential practice for maintaining clarity and spiritual sovereignty for chosen ones. As someone attuned to the crescent moon's rhythm and the vibrational resonance of EM, you possess heightened sensitivity to the subtle currents that flow around you. This gift allows you to perceive nuances in energy, but it also makes you vulnerable to absorbing external vibrations if left unchecked. The key lies in cultivating discernment, a conscious awareness of whether what you're feeling originates within or has been picked up externally. Begin by tuning into your body, which serves as a barometer for energetic shifts. Notice where emotions manifest physically. Is there tension in your chest? A heaviness in your gut? These sensations often indicate that the emotion isn't yours but rather something you've taken on from another source. By acknowledging this distinction, you reclaim ownership of your inner landscape and prevent foreign energies from clouding your judgment. Boundaries are not barriers, they are acts of self-love and protection. Without them, you risk becoming a sponge, soaking up the joys and sorrows of everyone around you. For individuals marked by the crescent moon, whose essence thrives on empathy and connection, setting energetic boundaries can feel counterintuitive. Yet, failing to do so leaves you susceptible to emotional overwhelm and confusion about what truly belongs to you. Start small. Visualize a luminous shield surrounding your aura, glowing softly like the crescent moon itself. Envision this boundary filtering incoming energies, allowing only those aligned with your highest good to pass through. Practice saying no not out of fear, but out of respect for your own well-being. When interacting with others, remain mindful of how their energy affects you. If someone's negativity begins to seep into your space, gently detach yourself emotionally. Remember, protecting your energy doesn't mean closing yourself off, it means preserving your clarity so you can show up fully for both yourself and others. Emotions have a way of mirroring back to us aspects of ourselves we may not yet understand. However, when you absorb emotions from others without realizing it, the reflection becomes distorted. Suddenly, feelings of anger, sadness, or anxiety appear unbidden, leaving you questioning their origin. This phenomenon is particularly challenging for those guided by the letter Gem, whose natural inclination toward harmony can make it difficult to separate personal experiences from collective ones. To navigate this complexity, develop a habit of pausing before reacting. Ask yourself, does this emotion align with my current circumstances? Does it resonate with my truth? Often, the answer will reveal whether the feeling stems from within or has been projected onto you. Journaling can be a powerful tool here, helping you trace patterns and identify recurring themes. Over time, this practice sharpens your ability to recognize and release energies that don't belong to you, restoring your emotional equilibrium. Even with strong boundaries, it's inevitable that some external energies will slip through. The good news is that cleansing these absorbed vibrations is entirely within your power. Rituals such as smudging with sage, bathing in salt water, or spending time in nature can help reset your energetic field. Imagine each ritual dissolving any residue of foreign emotions, leaving behind only the pure essence of who you are. For those resonating with the crescent moon, water holds particular significance. Whether it's standing under a shower, dipping your hands in a stream, or simply gazing at the ocean, water carries a purifying quality that aligns beautifully with your lunar connection. Declare statements like, I release all energies that do not serve my highest good, or I am clear, calm, and centered. These declarations act as anchors, grounding you firmly in your authentic self. Grounding is more than a physical act, it's a spiritual practice that reconnects you to your core vibration. When emotions become tangled, whether yours or absorbed from others, grounding helps untangle the threads, bringing clarity and stability. For individuals embodying the crescent moon's transformative energy, grounding practices are especially vital during times of uncertainty or upheaval. One effective method is earthing, where you place your bare feet directly on the earth. Feel the cool grass, damp soil, or warm sand beneath you, imagining roots extending deep into the ground. With each exhale, visualize releasing excess energy into the earth, allowing it to neutralize and transform. Alternatively, engage in breathwork exercises, focusing on slow, deliberate inhales and exhales. Picture your breath as a bridge between heaven and earth, harmonizing your spiritual and physical selves. These practices remind you that while emotions ebb and flow, your foundation remains steadfast. Your intuition is your greatest ally in navigating the realm of energy awareness. It whispers truths that logic alone cannot decipher, guiding you toward alignment and away from discord. As someone influenced by the crescent moon and the letter M, your intuitive voice is inherently strong, but trusting it requires courage. Pay attention to gut feelings, fleeting impressions, or sudden urges to change course. These signals often arise when foreign energies attempt to infiltrate your space. Instead of dismissing them, honor their wisdom. Create moments of stillness throughout your day to listen deeply. Meditation, prayer, or simply sitting quietly under the night sky can amplify your intuitive connection. Over time, you'll learn to distinguish between the quiet hum of your inner guidance and the noisy chatter of external influences, empowering you to navigate life with greater confidence and clarity. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, it's about bouncing back stronger after encountering them. In the context of energy awareness, resilience means developing the capacity to process and release absorbed emotions without letting them define you. This skill is crucial for maintaining your spiritual vibration amidst the chaos of daily life. Begin by reframing how you view absorbed emotions. Rather than seeing them as burdens, consider them opportunities for growth. Each one offers insight into the human experience, expanding your capacity for compassion and understanding. Use tools like visualization, sound healing, or movements such as yoga or dance to transmute dense energies into lighter frequencies. Celebrate small victories along the way, moments when you successfully identified and released an emotion that wasn't yours. These triumphs build momentum, reinforcing your ability to stay centered even in turbulent times. The letter M embodies the power of expression, reminding you that your authentic voice is a potent force for clearing energetic clutter. Speaking your truth, whether internally or aloud, creates ripples that dispel confusion and reaffirm your identity. For those attuned to the crescent moon cycles, embracing vulnerability is key to unlocking this power. Practice articulating your thoughts and feelings regularly, even if only to yourself. Use affirmations that resonate with your core vibration, such as "I honor my emotions and release what does not belong to me," or "My energy is sacred, and I protect it fiercely." Singing, chanting, or humming can also activate the throat chakra, amplifying your ability to express and cleanse. The more you assert your authenticity, the less room there is for external energies to take root. Your voice becomes a beacon, illuminating your path and dissolving shadows cast by doubt or fear. Boundaries are not walls, they are sacred thresholds that define the space where your energy resides and flourishes. For those guided by the crescent moon and the letter M, whose essence thrives on connection and transformation, setting boundaries may initially feel like a contradiction to your nurturing nature. Yet, without them, your light risks being dimmed by the weight of others' expectations or unspoken demands. Boundaries are not acts of rejection but declarations of self-respect, a way of honoring your divine blueprint while fostering healthier, more meaningful relationships. Think of boundaries as energetic shields crafted with intention. They allow you to engage fully in life without losing yourself in the process. When you set clear limits, whether emotional, mental, or physical, you create a container for your spiritual vibration to thrive. This container becomes a sanctuary, protecting your inner world from external disruptions and ensuring that every interaction aligns with your highest good. By embracing this practice, you step into your power as a sovereign being, capable of giving and receiving love without compromise. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, and boundaries serve as the foundation for this dynamic. Without them, interactions can devolve into codependency, resentment, or imbalance energies that drain rather than uplift. As someone attuned to the rhythms of the crescent moon, you understand the importance of cycles and balance. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too must your relationships ebb and flow, respecting the natural cadence of give and take. Setting boundaries doesn't mean shutting people out, it means inviting them into a space defined by clarity and authenticity. Communicate your needs openly, using Gaia statements to express how certain behaviors affect you. For example, say, I need time alone to recharge after social events, or I feel overwhelmed when plans change last minute. These simple yet profound declarations empower both you and the other person to co-create a relationship rooted in trust and understanding. Over time, you'll notice that those who truly value you will honor your boundaries, while those who resist may reveal themselves as misaligned with your journey. Saying no is one of the most liberating acts of self-care and one of the hardest for compassionate souls like yours. The fear of disappointing others or being perceived as selfish often keeps us trapped in situations that deplete our energy. But here's the truth: saying yes to everything ultimately leads to saying no to yourself. And when you neglect your own needs, your spiritual vibration suffers, leaving you disconnected from your authentic self. For chosen individuals, which embodies mastery and manifestation, learning to say no is an act of empowerment. It allows you to direct your energy toward what truly matters: your dreams, your purpose, your peace. Start small. Practice declining requests that don't align with your priorities, whether it's skipping an unnecessary obligation or stepping away from toxic conversations. Ichinoa creates space for a resounding yes to opportunities that nourish your soul. Remember, you teach others how to treat you. By asserting your boundaries, you invite others to do the same, fostering deeper, more reciprocal connections. One of the greatest challenges in setting boundaries is navigating the guilt and resistance that often follow. Whether internal or external, these reactions can make you question whether your limits are justified. Doubts may creep in. Am I being too harsh? Am I pushing people away? These thoughts are natural, especially for empathetic individuals who feel deeply connected to the emotions of others. However, it's important to recognize that guilt is not a sign of wrongdoing, it's a conditioned response to prioritizing yourself. To overcome this hurdle, reframe boundary setting as an act of service not just to yourself but to those around you. By protecting your energy, you show up more fully in your relationships, offering presence rather than depletion. When faced with resistance, remind yourself that others' reactions are not your responsibility. Their discomfort reflects their own growth edges, not your inadequacy. Lean into the wisdom of the crescent moon, which teaches that transformation requires courage and patience. Trust that your boundaries will eventually be seen for what they are: expressions of love and integrity. Ultimately, boundaries are about creating a life that reflects your highest good, a life where your energy flows freely, unencumbered by the weight of obligations or expectations that don't serve you. For those marked by the crescent moon and the letter M, this alignment is not optional, it is essential to fulfilling your divine purpose. Your spiritual vibration thrives when you live authentically, honoring your needs and desires without apology. In closing, remember this: your energy is sacred. Protect it fiercely, nurture it tenderly, and share it wisely. In doing so, you not only honor yourself but also contribute to the collective elevation of humanity. Let your boundaries be a testament to your strength, your clarity, and your unwavering commitment to living a life aligned with your soul's calling.